This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
And welcome back to another episode of The Reality Is. As always, it's Noor, and I had to bring one of the bestest, brightest, baddest bitches that I know, Raven James, host of Bitches Better. You know, I have to tell you something.
Tell me.
Anytime I listen to the intro and outro of your podcast, I get so happy.
I love hearing that. I mean, isn't it? It just takes you back to a simpler time, a happier time, like all of that, you know?
I miss that, Teresa. You know, I
Me
miss
too.
her every day. I miss that one because she went to prison and she came back like a not angry person, and we're like, no.
Like, it's okay. You don't have to pretend to be changed after prison. Looking at you, Karen. Just come on back. It's fine.
Well, Karen's version of change is so funny because, like, not to talk about Potomac, which ended now like 2 weeks ago, but like in the reunion, like when she showed up, she was like, I'm going to yell at people. I'm going to do this thing and da-da-da-da, right? And then like they played the clip of Wendy's mom actually telling her to shut up. And Karen was like, oh, Wendy, when I said that earlier,
she's like, actually, I didn't mean it like that. I meant you need to shut the fuck up about your case. That's what I was trying to say. Like, Karen, you shut up. You didn't even show up to your reunion. Leave Wendy alone.
I know. And then she's like, Wendy, I wouldn't speak on stage if I were you. And Wendy's like, no, I have a lawyer. Like, I talked to the lawyers before I came on stage. And she's like, okay, I just wanted to make sure that you did.
Yeah. She's like, and I listen to my lawyers, unlike you. So I'm good over here. All right. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to talk about Summer House and just briefly touch on Southern Hospitality because actually Southern Hospitality is my favorite show right now on Bravo.
It's so good. It's too good.
It's so good, and I don't think enough people watch it. But then, like you mentioned, I think you mentioned it on your podcast, and I heard it a few other places. They won an award at the GLAAD Awards.
Yeah.
I said, more people are watching this? I didn't know. I mean, I'm very happy for them, but I was very surprised.
Me too, because it's taken some time to get there. You know, people were talking shit about it. They're like, off-brand Vanderpump Rules. Like, no, it's so good. It's so good. And I worry, I want more people to watch it because I want everyone to have fun with it. But unfortunately, we know that people don't have fun with it. And then I think, like, if it's like the Southern Charm audience, maybe I don't want you guys watching it. And I don't want to hear what you have to say about it type of thing, you know?
I hear you. I'm not, I stopped watching Southern Charm years ago. I know that there are still people that are watching it mostly for Benita. But I do think that if people, the Southern Charm audience that is like awful are also the people that probably hated Leva. So I don't think that they're like, no.
Good point.
Yeah.
That is such a good point.
Like, okay, so great. I don't think that they're like carrying that over. They're probably like, like off-brand Lisa Vanderpump. She thinks that she's somebody, like whatever. And it's like, Leva's doing great because she's barely on the show.
And that's how you do it, Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah, she's not inviting the kids to her house and having them strip down into underwear to take pictures of them for a calendar. Okay, so
when you put it like that,
I love that. I mean, I fell off of Vanderpump Rules this season. Like, I did try to watch the reboot. I actually really enjoyed myself, but then once we were past the incest storyline, I said, okay, well.
I dropped off at the same point, Nora. I said, that's too much for me. And I watch a lot of things, but I don't want to see that, you know? You guys are
Oh,
acting like it's normal, and I'm not doing that with you.
yeah. Like, it was like, we talked about it. Everybody was flabbergasted. And then the cousins were like, it's not incest. And then they were like, okay. And then that was it. And then we went off to like, one of the girls got a boob job. And I was like, we got to go back to the incest storyline. Hold on.
Right.
And that was it. And so I didn't end up watching it. But even this season of Vanderpump Rules, it cracked me up because Lisa was like, we have something like, we have HR now. We can't do things the way we used to do. And it's like,
Lisa.
Lisa, HR
Please.
existed back then too, honey.
It's not a new thing. Why are you just now discovering it? She's like, there's this thing called HR. It's really great.
She's like, after 2020, the Black people got their rights and we started HR. Lisa. So funny.
Exactly, though. Exactly.
But anyway, let's talk about Southern Hospitality for just a second, because a new episode drops, I think, Thursday night, Peacock Friday morning. So we're not going to talk about the full new episode, but a preview from this week's episode is going around. Bravo posted it, and it's like a 5-minute beginning of that episode, and it picks up where last week ended, where we get a sit down of Maddie and Brad. Maddie, Brad, TJ are fighting, and Maddie is losing her ever loving shit. My favorite part of that fight is that every time they cut to Emmy, her face is just like stupid, her like stupid, her stupid bewildered face. But then they also keep cutting to the cutout of Mia as if she's a real person there, and I love that. Like, I think Mia is so fucking good. She's such fucking good television that this woman probably got paid to just have her cardboard cutout on these last 2 episodes, like the first 2 episodes of this season.
Incredible. No one's doing it like her. No one's doing it like her. Her cutout sent Maddie into a frenzy. She was like, how dare she be standing there holding that hot dog like that, bitch? And then she just punched it. Like,
it was so funny. So anyway, this clip, we get a sit down of Maddie and Brad, where Maddie is basically coming hard against him about the whole Trevor situation from the reunion. And essentially, she's just replaying everything that Emmy has told her, because Emmy and Will, for what it's worth, are smart in that they were like, this is how we get to Maddie. We have to be her first friend. We cannot let this other group get to her first. So they went and they talked to her, and they were like, Brad did all these terrible things to us and da-da-da-da-da. And Maddie's like, well, nobody checked in on me from Brad and TJ. So obviously Emmy and Will like me more. And what I think is crazy in this whole thing is like, and what about your boyfriend, Joe Bradley?
right. He's right there, Maddie. She's like, who, that guy? I don't know. He don't matter. He's not even a part of this. I don't give a fuck about Joe. I really don't.
She can't stand that man.
No.
Anyway, so they sit down and she's relaying everything to Brad that Emmy told her. But then Brad says, okay, you don't know what else Emmy did. She told people that we work with that she felt unsafe and she had to move hotel rooms the night of the reunion. And I'm assuming that when he says people we work with, it means that it's a text from production. Like, Emmy told production, I don't feel safe. I need to move. Because who else is moving her hotel room?
No one else.
No one else. And I did appreciate Maddie, because immediately Brad said it and Maddie's face went, ooh.
Yeah,
like,
she knew.
She knew that that's not great. And I think that that's like such a breath of fresh on Bravo of like.
And on Southern Hospitality. That's what I'm saying. They're still in Charleston.
They are. So like, it's like the fact that a person of color can say, without having to explain it themselves over and over again, just say like, hey, this person said that I don't make them feel safe. And for the white person to be like, got it, understood, I understand what you're saying. And so Brad talks about how like it's how dangerous it is for somebody, for a Black man to be told that they make somebody feel unsafe. He's like, it could have gotten me arrested. I mean, Brad, it could have gotten you killed. Like,
thank you. I was like, I know you probably don't want to take it there, but like, it could have gotten you killed if the wrong person heard that. This white, you made me feel unsafe. Ooh, I'm gonna cry. And it's like, okay, well, we'll just kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Like you mentioned on your recap that like Michaels was out there yelling in the street at this small white girl. So
Michaels, what are you doing? Get inside. Oh my
Now,
God.
Michaels, you were like, I don't know, Michaels, if you're black, but you look black. He's Dominican, so he's black.
So yes, you can't do that. I know you're mad. At least do it inside. There's cops all over the street. What's wrong with you?
You cannot be yelling at this white woman who is now crying, sir.
That
Anyway,
was so crazy. He just came out there screaming at her like, Michaels, oh no.
and then just blubbering to Leva, and Leva just goes, "Oh, buddy." Okay.
That was her son.
Your thoughts about this clip that's now going to happen in this conversation in general?
I wonder if that little tidbit is going to make its way back to Emmy, first of all.
Mhm.
Like, is Maddie going to say something to her? Because she's not going to hear it from Brad. She don't really want to hear nothing at this point from him. Can she have that talk with her? Would Emmy be receptive to it? I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I hope it's not the end of it, though. I hope it's not just like a little thing. Like, she needs to understand you can't just be saying shit like that. You
Yeah.
like, that's so crazy, so dangerous. It's reckless for her to say that. Like, pisses me off so bad. And it's another thing. Like, we're having this conversation, and then the conversation's going to happen on TV, and then people are going to be like, ugh, why does everything have to be about race? Why can't we, you know? And it's like, well, this is real life, and everything is about race. And
Yeah. You
you
guys
see?
made it that way. You made it that way, actually. White
Right? We don't
supremacy
want
made
it to be that way. Yeah, Brad, I'm sure that was very upsetting for him. Like, obviously the whole situation is fucked up, but to say that is like, that's taking it to somewhere completely different. Okay, you're playing with his life. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
I know. And then I think the other thing about that whole, like what you just said right now is so important, because I do need this to continue on the show, because I need all of them to sit together and say, Emmy, that was fucked up. You can't do that. And then I need Emmy to say, I didn't realize, because I'm a stupid bitch, what my words carry weight, et cetera, and I need to be more mindful, right? Like, I need that to happen, because unfortunately on Bravo, what we've seen is that when you have the opposite side being like, no, I don't get it, I don't understand what the big deal is, you get the Kelly Dodds and the Emily Simpsons. Like, this is how, you get all of that shit.
Yeah.
It's how you get the Ramonas and fucking Jill Zarin. That is how this happens, is that you give a platform to racist people to continue to do racist things and to double down on their racism and not take any accountability. And, Andy likes to play it off as like, it's a learning moment, like, it's like, we could all learn from it. Like, this is how, like, we're done with that.
They
don't learn. No,
We've
don't
been
learn.
screaming it like, no. At what point are we like, okay, you just don't want to get it? And the thing
Yeah.
is, Emmy is just gonna cry. If they do bring it to her, she's gonna cry,
Mhm.
and she's gonna make it about herself. And it's like, this is why. This is why it's like, I'm not the person to be explaining shit. Like, I don't have the patience for it.
No.
So even if Brad wanted to, I like, props to you. Because that's
Yeah.
just going to piss me off. It's going to piss me
And it
off. You're my
shouldn't be.
friend or whatever. Like, you should be trying to hear me out. If you really don't want to, you didn't mean to offend me. You didn't mean to do this and that. So fucking listen to me. Cut the tears and listen to what I'm saying and take it in. And like, spread the word.
Yeah, and it should not be Brad. At this point, it should not be Brad that sits and explains to Emmy why she said what she said and how fucked up it was. It needs to be one of the other white people, because black people don't have to keep explaining this shit. Like, it needs to be Maddie. Now, Maddie, I will say in this clip, did crack me up, because in the back, of course, Joe Bradley cannot get away from this woman. She's like, get the fuck away from me. I'm going to just deal with this. He's in the background eating hot dogs and spitting them out of his mouth.
Yeah,
and then...
like,
And then he's just lingering in the back while this woman is sobbing. And she's like, you don't understand. I blew my life up. I really loved that man. And I'm like, that's the thing. I think that she's mad at everybody else. And I said this last week, but like, I think that she's mad at everybody else because ultimately she's like, you guys did this so that I could date Joe Bradley. Oh, fuck.
And
now I'm with him. And now I'm stuck with him. And that's the thing that's like pissing me off. Like, I get that she's mad at TJ and Brad. I do agree that what they did was completely fucked up. Yeah. But like, you're still dating Joe Bradley and he's like trying to build your house and make you have his kids. Like, she keeps sobbing because she's like, I don't want to be with this man anymore.
And it's like, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be him or Trevor. Or like, Trevor must have a girlfriend or something. Why she's not like dumping Joe and going to call him and like begging for forgiveness or something. But Joe, you need to get out of there. She doesn't like you. If I was standing there and heard my girlfriend sobbing about how much she loved her ex, and he's just sitting there like a fool listening, he's like, no. Because she's been crying about this to him for months since it happened. And it's like, Joe, do you have any self-respect? He's like, no. She's always like, fuck you, Joe. Shut the fuck up, Joe. No, don't talk to me. You don't get to come in here with us. Like, she's talking to you so crazy. You're just taking it. I can't help you.
He loves DJ Maddie Reese. He loves her. He's always loved her. Well, there you go.
Okay. You're happy. Okay. You like it. I love it.
All right. Let's go over to Summer House.
Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm just so happy that you're here because, oh, buddy, you said that you read Amanda's Vanity Fair article or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Or Marie Claire. Whatever. Vanity Fair, please. It was Marie Claire. Like Kylie Jenner was
Wish.
just Amanda Wish. Yeah. So she was like, don't kick a man when he's already down. And I said, no, I love to kick a man when he's down. Okay. I prefer it. I like it.
Don't we all love it? I'm like, am I crazy? Like, girl, shut up.
Yeah. So I'm glad you're here because I'm about to kick these men when they're down. My God, this episode.
My favorite pastime. Let's do
so
it.
Bad. So we open up this episode on stupid, smarmy, big mouth, nasty, greasy ass Jesse Solomon and Sierra talking. And I'm sorry, what the hell was that? Like, I don't even know. I was like, do I have to go back and watch the previous episode? Because they just look at each other and he's like, I guess we just needed to have this talk. And she's like, yeah, I guess so. And then he's like, sorry. And then they just like side hug. I was like, Raven, am I missing something? What was that?
Well, we're missing like an actual conversation because he wasn't saying anything. Like
nothing.
At the top, he was like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel that way. And then Sierra's like pouring her heart out and he's like, yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Like he wasn't listening. But I'm also like, Sierra, just don't be friends with him. He doesn't care about you. He just wants to fuck you. You said it. You know that.
Yes, he leaves the room
here.
Yeah, he leaves the room and he goes to Jesse goes to West and he's looking like fucking Beavis and Butthead. I fucking hate the both of them when they're together.
Oh, I hate them separately too.
I hate them when they're together and I hate them separately. I have so much hatred for these two. And he tells us in a confessional, Jesse tells us that he is attracted to Sierra and he understands that she doesn't want anything casual and he feels bad that he misread the situation. What the fuck are you talking about?
You misread.
What are you talking about?
This is what I'm saying. He was not listening to her. What do you mean you misread the situation?
What situation? What reading? I'm afraid
What
you're
are you talking
illiterate.
Absolutely he is. We know that. What are you talking about, Jesse? Just saying
Because
shit.
like last week he was like, West isn't ready for like a serious thing, and like I'm really ready to like settle down. So like what? Okay, so then what is this conversation that you just had with Sierra? Sierra was like, don't fucking use me like I'm some sort of like joke. If you actually like me, then ask permission to take me out on a date. And he said, sorry. And then that was it.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know what I want. Like, you just said you wanted a relationship and you wanted to settle down. Not like silly West over there. Like, okay, so you don't.
Do you think Jesse and West are still friends?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not to give West like any, please do not take this as me saying something nice or positive about West, but I think the way that Jesse is moving, I think he's clocking it and he's like, okay, I'm just gonna like back away from this a little bit. You're not like what I thought. And maybe he was like giving him the benefit of the doubt for a little bit, but after that Sierra thing, he was like, I know you fucking lying. Like, that was crazy. And I wish he would have said something to Jesse directly, but he's such a coward. He's like, everyone thinks it's weird. Not me, though.
Hate it.
You're my bro. Like,
yeah. Everybody was like weirded out. Like Ben was weirded out, and then KJ was weirded out, and then the two losers sitting in the fucking floaty. Like, be a grown up. Be like, hey, I think it's fucked up that you did that. I do not want to give you permission to date this woman who you can tell I'm obviously struggling with my feelings over. You freak.
Like, you literally know that. What are you doing? It's not like Ben was asking him or even KJ. Like, you were here for all of it from start to finish. You freak.
From day fucking one. Literally, you were there the day I met this woman. Oh God, I can't stand him. Anyway, they're getting ready for Amanda's fancy birthday dinner. And Bailey says that she's excited that Ben is now available because KJ and Dara are already fucking. Now, Bailey, Bailey, you were like, I had also thought this because you mentioned it, and I've heard a few other people say it too. Bailey's acting like she is an ogre and like she cannot pull dudes.
Yeah, look at you. What is this?
You're a beautiful blonde white woman. I'm pretty sure that's still a hot commodity, especially in Trump's America.
Hello, I watch Love Island. You are it, honey. Oh my God.
But I do think that her issue is that she does this thing where, and we'll see it obviously happen to her later, the words come flying out of her mouth and she's constantly just like shoveling them all back in. And it's so awkward.
Yeah, just stop talking. Zip your lip a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Mm. What did you think about everybody's dinner outfits?
Oh, they looked so cute. Hold on. Well, the people that I remember, I'll say that. Loved Sierra's dress. I thought Amanda looked great. I thought, Mia looked great. I liked Bailey's dress. I don't remember what anyone else was wearing. I'm so sorry.
I mean, no, Levi was wearing like a cute black outfit, a lace dress. I just think the women. Yeah, of course. Of course you remember the girls because they're the only ones to remember. Kyle was like, I wore the suit at my wedding. Okay, that's weird. Kyle, that's fucking weird.
What?
That's weird. Yeah.
Why did you bring that here? What?
I did also love KJ's do-rag.
He's such a cutie. And he's a cutie
patootie.
I'm scared. I don't want to say too much.
I know these men, they let us down on Summer House. It's rough.
Every time. So I'll just stop there and say, yes, he always looks nice.
Yeah. They all toast their martinis to Amanda. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. They got a chef. But why are they eating out of cafeteria plates?
Okay, so I thought that I was tripping. And I was going to ask you about that. So this is like, we're like being kids. This is like a kid's dinner. Because they have the crayons and stuff too. I was like,
did they? All right. I didn't notice the crayons.
They had the paper. They were drawing. They were having a good time. Saw one of those Remember when you would draw those like S's? Like you start with the
Yes.
3 lines. Somebody was doing that. I was like, okay, I would enjoy that part, but I don't need to eat out of a cafeteria tray.
No, the
Give me a regular
cafeteria tray
plate.
was, yeah, regular plate is important. And also cafeteria, I feel like maybe Amanda's one of those people that doesn't like any of her food touching. And that's maybe why they did that. But I was like, it threw
Okay.
me out. I was like, if I put on Spanx and a good bra to come downstairs and eat and heels, you are not going to give me food in a silicone plate I would use for my toddler.
That I literally use for my toddler. That's the thing. Like, we're all dressed so nice, like we're having this fancy dinner, and it's like, no, it's just like an elevated child's dinner. It's like, okay, you know what? It's your birthday, girl. We're gonna do what you want today. I'm not even gonna question it.
You weirdo.
Mhm.
Bailey says that she misses Carl, and this starts a conversation about the soft bar investors. And Jesse casually reveals to Carl, casually reveals at the table that Carl is upset about Kyle not being an investor. And I was like,
Mm.
Jesse, was this for you to reveal?
I just really don't think so. I don't think so. There he goes, sticking his nose and his big mouth into situations where they shouldn't be. And then he's like, oh, well, you should probably talk to him about it. Like, well, I think Carl probably was going to talk to him about it. But you have just
Yeah.
stirred some shit up for no reason. Actually, Ben started it.
Talk to me. I think
Well,
you're
'cause
right.
he was like, what Kyle was like, oh yeah, he's not here because he's like working on soft bar or whatever. And Ben was like, yeah, I went to see it. And Jesse, you invested, didn't you?
Oh, you're
And
right.
and then it went from there. I was like, what was that necessary? Like,
Oh my God, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're
weird.
right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. That man came from down under and he started some shit because he started it. And then Jesse was like, well, it's between you two. I believe it was always between them two, Jesse.
Yeah. And now look at us. Now look
But
at us.
is Kyle, I can never remember. Is he a Leo or a Cancer?
He's a Leo.
Okay. I feel like he's on the cusp because the over explaining is like major Cancer behavior. It's
Brother.
such Cancer behavior. His rising must be a Cancer because he was like, no, I couldn't because I was so broke. I had to give $500,000 of my own money to pay my staff. And Amanda's like, so did you invest any money at all? And he's like, no, I mean, I could write him a check for $15,000. I'm just really broke. We're like, well, this is so awkward. I feel like the uncomfortable vibe started with the money talk.
Yeah, because can you give him 15,000 or not? Because you said you can write the check right now if he wants you to, which from you're gathering he does. But then you're like, but I don't have it. So what are you saying? You're saying a whole lot of nothing. He's like, I shared his crowdfunding link. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he wants from me.
I shared it on my Instagram. Okay.
Okay. That was so weird, by the way. Carl, why are you asking me for money?
Oh my God. The crowdfunding was like, we were like past deadline. It had only gotten to like maybe like $6,000 or something. Like it was really bad. It was a low amount.
Yeah, Kyle, he needed that 15K.
He needed all the money he could get. He lost money on that wedding that he canceled last minute.
Oh, shit. Honestly, Kyle, all that over explaining, if you're cutting a check for 500,000, what's an extra 15? What's an extra 15 at this point? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. They go around the table and everybody is saying one nice thing about Amanda. Jesse says, Amanda's one of the funniest girls I know. Why girls? Why not one of the funniest people?
Girls aren't funny. I can't stand him.
You know what? I looked past your tits and it looks like you have a sense of humor, Amanda. Shut up, Jesse. You can't stand him. And then West says some really nice stuff. He's like, you're so, I don't know what the fuck he said actually. I don't know.
She's like coming out of her shell and she's like doing better
or
something like that.
Sure, whatever. And then Mia's like, you're true to yourself. Okay. Here's the thing. I already love Mia because what she said could totally be a backhanded compliment. Like, you don't care that you look like you haven't washed your hair in a few days. And you know what? Shout out to you.
Yeah, she's like, you don't try and fit in any molds. You just do you, girl. Good for you.
You're so cool. You got cool girl down. Have you heard of a clarifying shampoo? I'm just putting it out there.
Throwing it out there. Oh, you know what? I'll put it in your bathroom. Don't worry.
Pop
it in there.
So good. And then it gets to Ben, and he starts with, I'm a big eyes and smile guy, to which Bailey, because you might as well have her in the audience at the BAFTAs, because she can't keep her mouth shut. She says, Ben's definitely going to say something about how he wants to sleep with you. And she doesn't just say it once. I feel like she says it twice.
Yeah, she's like, no, I definitely knew that's where he was going with that. Like, what?
And she goes, I heard this story before. What are you saying? And everybody is choking on their martinis.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bailey, are you all right?
No. Again, it's the words coming out and being shoveled back in. It's very awkward. But I also think Bailey has watched previous seasons of Summer House. Also, she has seen how Jesse Solomon was doing all that shit on social media for like a while. And the running joke of the house is all of the guys want to fuck Amanda, right? And I think that she thinks that she's being like one of the pals by like doing that.
Unfortunately, you're not. You just got here, and they don't really do that with the women that just get here. So you didn't pay attention to that part, I guess. But I will say, Ben starting his nice thing about Amanda off with like, I'm a big smile and eyes guy. I was like, where are you headed? Because he sounded like a guy on Love Island. Like,
yes,
you literally, like, you were explaining your type or something. Like, I'm a big smile and eyes guy. So Amanda, yeah, I like you. Like something like, okay,
yeah. He's like, I'm a big smile and eyes guy, and every time you walk into the room, your smile just lights up. I don't even think that Kyle's wedding vows were that nice to Amanda.
Of course they weren't. He's never said anything like that about her. So it's like, Ben, you're not beating the allegations. I don't know that you want to, like, I think there's something there. I think he likes her or whatever, but still, Bailey, that was so crazy. That was so crazy.
It was wild. It was so awkward. Everybody's just like dying, melting into their seats. And then Kyle shows up, and he got Amanda a Cartier watch, and he presents it to the whole table after saying that he's too broke to invest into Carl. Anyway, Amanda, here's a $10,000 watch for your birthday. And
Carl is looking like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God. It was so crazy. Him being like, I'm broke. My company is worse than ever. Anyway, here's a watch that like is stupidly expensive.
Well, it's nice to see that he finally got her a gift that was acceptable to her on their last birthday that they will be spending together as a married couple.
She says it later.
Got it right, Kyle.
She says it later. She said, great, cool, I got my watch. I can leave you now. And she's joking, but she's not.
I screamed. I said, that aged perfectly. I love that. I love it.
So good.
She said,
Amanda's
got my watch.
Bling, bling. Bitches is mad.
Yeah. And bitches are Kyle. Later.
Amanda's really, really happy. She calls her mom. She's like, he did really good. Now, I'd like to ask you, Raven, is it doing good if a woman tells her husband what gift she wants and then he just goes and buys it?
No, he didn't. He did what I said. He followed directions. Yay. That's like whenever you get engaged and people are looking at your ring, they would be like, oh my God, he did so good. No, I did good. He swiped that card. I gave him very specific instructions so that he wouldn't fuck this up. If I have to wear this every day, oh no. I
Yes.
did that.
Yes. I was saying how like that's one of my least favorite things on Love is Blind because like all the girls put in what they want for engagement rings and then the guys just like have production buy it and then they're always walking around for 6 weeks after being like, he did so good. He didn't do anything.
He
What are
literally,
you talking about?
he really didn't do anything in that situation. He handed it to you. Like, I can't. Who started saying that? Girls, stop saying
Girls?
he did good. Stop saying it. You stop saying it to people. Stop saying it to the girls that got engaged. Everybody stop.
Knock it off. Stop saying men did anything good.
Because they don't. Let's be serious. Come on.
The boys are hanging out in Club Send It, and this is where Ben is so upset and he's grumbling, moving around, and he says, I want to fuck my mate's missus. Unfortunately, it was hilarious. Wes was like, I can't believe you actually talk that way.
They just busted out laughing. They're like, we understand you're upset, but like that was so funny.
I want to fuck my mate's missus. Not missus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I watch Love Island Australia. I was not. They really sound like that.
The girls are hanging out in a room I've never seen before. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It was like a sunroom with a sofa. I was like, are they at Patricia Atchell's house? Like, where are they? Sorry. and this is Amanda, Levi, and Sierra and Mia talking, and they're like, yeah, it's really obvious that Bailey's in love with Ben and she doesn't know how to act. Like, she's being real dumb.
Yeah. I
Everyone's
don't get
like,
it
yeah.
either. Are you attracted to him? Do you find him attractive? I've been asking everyone. I'm just like doing some research.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
That's what the studies are showing.
I don't.
I just
Tom Hamlet said his eyes are kind of pointing in different directions.
Oh no.
They're a little the eyes are set a little on the side of his face.
Oh, tragic.
And then the ramen noodle hair. The ramen noodle fucking hair.
Really a lot. I would like for him to put on a hat.
I would like him to get like a really close cut or maybe just like a deep conditioning routine because he is thinning and I think that he's trying to overcompensate with the thinning by growing it out and keeping it curly and it's giving Willow.
Ooh, that's not going to work for you, Ben. Look at Cody on Sister Wives. You don't do that. Oh my God. Cut it off now. Ooh.
God. We have evoked too many spooky people this episode.
We have. What's going on today?
Back to back. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Well, Ben takes his stupid fucking ramen noodle hair to Bailey's room to talk through what happened at the table. I want to know what you think because I was fucking pissed. I do not like the way, first of all, you came into the room, you stepped on her shit, you sat on her bed, you leaned on her clothes, and then you're like, is everything okay in your head? Is everything all right? I think there's something else that's going on. What's going on with you? And Bailey's like, whoa. I was trying to be funny. I thought that there was a joke. I thought I was in on the joke. I'm not in on it. And I'm really sorry if that hurt you. And he's like, well, are you? Because something else is going. She said she's like, fucking sorry.
I just said it. And that's where he would have lost me. Because you're lose the tude. Okay. And I understand that he's annoyed, but like, I cannot have a conversation with you and that tone. I will shut down and I will ask you to leave. So did you want to start this over again? Because even when he came in there and Bailey was like, oh God, he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, hell no. Nope. This is all wrong. Wrong. Ben, you can be upset, but like you are handling this. Woo! It's bad from start to finish. So yeah, I'm like, I just heard her apologize. So like, I don't really understand why you are still going on and on. Oh, why would you say that? Well, you're just not a joke. It's not a joke. Like, okay, so then it's not a joke. Are you in love with Amanda or what?
Yeah.
Why are you saying I'm in love with her? Are you saying I want to fuck her? She's like, I didn't say any of that actually. You said that.
Yeah.
So now what are we talking about? What's going on with you?
Yeah, you're protesting a little too hard for me to now think that there's nothing on your end, because it almost felt like him being like, is there something else going on? It's
Like he
almost like,
wants her to say she likes
yes,
him.
he's like gonna
Yeah.
say like, oh, actually I've been talking to the girls and like Amanda definitely is gonna leave you for Kyle. Like I felt like he's like waiting for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it was so bizarre. I agree with you. When a man walks into your room, sits on your fucking clothes and thinks that he can talk crazy to you, that's where you go, I'm actually not feeling safe right now. I'm going to leave the room and I'm going to go sit in the living room, and you can talk to me the way you're talking to me right now in front of the other women and see what happens.
Yeah,
Because
let's
this
do
is
it down
fucking
there.
crazy.
Yeah, it just
Crazy.
it was too much. It didn't take all that, because no one else is even Kyle and Amanda aren't even upset about it. They've carried on with their night, okay? Everyone else just laughed it off like, yes, it was awkward, whatever. But have you seen the dinners in this house that happen in this house?
Yeah.
Wine glasses have been thrown, okay? Things like this is, you just need to chill. You need to relax.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so wild. But my favorite was Mia. You're doing tens, babe.
Oh, God,
my
I love her
God.
so much. I want to be
She
her
shows
friend.
up. I want to be her friend so bad.
I'm like
So
Bailey.
bad.
I'm thirsty to be friends with Mia the way that she wants Ben. I'm like, please.
Yes,
hang out
I
with
love
you.
her. I love her so much. I have not loved a person on TV this hard, like as like I want to be your friend like this in a long time. I'd really have to
Yeah.
rack my brain to see when I've loved a person like this, because
Yeah.
I'm just having such a good time watching her. She's like, oh, they're about to have a conversation. I'm gonna go eavesdrop. So then she does, and when Ben leaves the room, she goes, okay, Ben.
Yeah, she was like, oh, all right. Well, let me go tell everybody what I just heard.
She immediately saunters over, takes the tea to KJ and Sierra. And this was my favorite scene of the episode.
Yes.
Just the three of them cracking up.
Mhm.
Sierra saying, oh, Ben's got some anger issues. She's like, you can't yell at me. But
that's the important part. Exactly. No. Mm-mm.
It did make me go, well, we have to bring back Summer House Martha's Vineyard, okay? Because watching Black people kiki on TV,
Is there anything better?
Is there anything better? I cannot
No.
just get snippets of this on this television show
It's
from
not
time
enough.
to time.
It's not
It's
enough.
not enough.
And something has to be done. I don't know what it is, but if somebody tells me, I'll do it.
If you need me to rent a shore house
Anything.
and produce a television show, please let me know.
I'm like Kyle. I don't have the money. I'll find it. I'll crowdfund, and you share it, please. Share the link, everybody.
Bailey gets in her PJs and she's upset, and I don't blame her because,
That
but
was
I
crazy.
do. It was crazy. It was totally nuts. She's not going to go out. Levi stays back with her. The rest of them are dancing in Club Send It. And then Sierra, Mia, and Amanda go, isn't it stupid, Club Send It?
Yes. Every time you say it. But it is a real place. It's like it keeps evolving every season. So we do have to take it seriously now, unfortunately.
It used to just be like an empty room, I feel like, and then they added like Kyle's stupid DJ equipment there, and then they added the cutouts and the lights, and I was like, okay, now it's a full-blown club.
It is.
But Sierra, Mia, and Amanda go and check on Bailey, and we have this like little girls powwow on the bed. And this is where I wrote down, I fucking hate the way Amanda moves, because right before this happens, Amanda's in her room and Jessie comes up to her and she's like, yeah, that was so weird. Like, she said it before and I did not like it when she said it before. And like, it's really fucking weird and awkward. And then she goes to the room where all the women are and she's like, Amanda, Bailey apologizes to her and Amanda's like, girl, no, it's fine. I have such thick skin.
First of all,
Amanda.
No.
Amanda.
It's not true.
Number
don't
one,
do
you're
that.
lying.
Yes, you're lying, and it's weird. Anyone? Oh God, the friendships with Jessie just makes me so uneasy. But also that whole deal, it's just gross. It's just gross. Oh my God! And remember what Bailey said about she was like, oh, it was a joke, which I don't think it was a joke. But anyway, if Jesse said it, it would have been fine. And I was
Yep.
like, clock it. That's true.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, Amanda. I have complicated feelings about Amanda that I'm still working through. That's what I'll
That's
say
fair.
about that.
That's fair. That's fair. Keep processing them, Mama. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think I'm at a place of saying I don't like her, but maybe.
I'm thrilled that she's getting a divorce. I think that every woman deserves to be married to a person that they love.
Yes.
Every person deserves that. Who like props them up and takes care of them and all of those things. I think that that's really important. But I also think that I would not be friends with Amanda in real life.
No. Mm-mm. Could you imagine?
No, I can't.
I'm tired.
I can't. Everybody but Bailey and Levi go out. They come back and they party some more, and then Sierra and West are flirting again. Sierra, if you don't push this fucking idiot off of your body, I swear to God.
Because why does he feel so comfortable to come over there and do that in the first place? And you just let him. And I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. And unfortunately, Sierra, we're headed back to that other summer. And I'm going to have to start talking shit about you too now. More
really
even.
Upsetting.
More even. Because he did you so dirty. Like, no, we wouldn't even be friends. We could be cordial, but nothing past that.
Later on in the night, he's like walking around with like his tummy out. And I was just like,
his tummy out.
It was
notice that.
It was his tummy. His tummy was out because he had been drinking and eating all day. And I was just like, yuck. Like, that is the fastest way for me to be like, why do you look like my uncle? Like, don't do that.
No.
That's so not hot. That's so gross. I was like, what? It's so annoying. And then, like, whatever. Everybody's just everybody's having a great time besides poor Levi and Bailey. Just tossing around in the dark in their anxiety. And I wish I wish that Bailey had just come out in her pajamas after they came back in the club and was like, hey, how y'all doing? It would have been so good. Like, I kind of like would have died for that awkward moment for her to just be like,
yeah, I almost thought she was going to when she started dancing in the bed. I was like, oh, she's going down there. But she didn't.
And she should have.
Yeah, why not?
Poor thing. But then everybody's hanging out, and Kyle and Wes have this stupid whisper conversation about Wes and Sierra vibing. And Wes says this whole thing in the confessional about like, it's just like a nighttime crush. It's like an off hours crush. It's not a daytime crush because during the day we hate each other. And I was like,
each other.
Wait a minute. Why do you hate her?
What did she do to you?
What did she do to you? Come on. We're waiting.
So you lost me. And you didn't have me, but you super lost me there. Now you're just saying shit. And he's like trying to be cute. He's doing a daytime crush. And people are eating it up.
Grow
I'm
up.
like, oh my God. I can't take much more of this. I really can't.
I need the people who are thirsting after this man to get themselves up off the floor, okay? Go get a beverage of your choice and knock it off. It's so gross. That man, again, I have to reemphasize, he's walking around the house with his tummy out, eating buffalo chicken dip.
I didn't notice that.
Just walking around tummy forward, looking like either a drunk uncle or a toddler. Like, are we serious here?
His tummy.
It's so gross. I was like, no way. Why are we into this? And then like Kyle and Amanda are like cuddling, and then Sierra and Wes are in the kitchen, and this is where Wes is like, I don't know how to talk to you during the daytime. And Sierra says, yeah, that's by design. No, thank you. I don't really want you to talk to me. But unfortunately, Sierra is still giving too much of her time to this man.
She does want him to talk to her. She does.
I hate it.
I don't care what she says.
I hate it so much.
Me too. And I don't understand it. I will stop trying to understand it. I just have to comment on it from here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Because it's like she does want him. What did she say? She doesn't trust his interactions
Intentions.
or what. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a weird thing for you to say to him and not Jesse when you just had that conversation earlier in the day. But anyway,
Yeah.
okay. So what are you doing then? What's going on here? What did you?
Yes.
And then he was
Because
like drunkenly like, sorry, I'm sorry. Like, is that what you wanted? Like, let's have this conversation again tomorrow, maybe, and let's see. But we won't, because he's not going to do that, because he's a coward.
he's a fucking coward. That's the thing. The next morning, they all get up and do whatever, various things, and then they get ready to go to a vineyard. And I felt so much embarrassment for Bailey. Like, nobody even no one checked in on her. Nobody was like, hey, like, did you get good sleep? Like, are you feeling better? Do you feel okay? They were like, yeah, go sit across from Ben. The fuck do we care? And she's like, no, I don't want to sit next to him.
Yeah, they don't
I
care.
don't like him.
You know
No.
what? Actually, a note from going back to last night. When the girls went to check on her, actually, it was Mia that was going to check on her.
Yes.
And the rest of them were like, oh, well, let's go see too, just because we need to be nosy. And I was like,
Yes.
Sierra and Amanda don't care about that girl. They haven't tried to talk to her or any of them, because that's what they do when the new girls come in. They don't fucking
They're
care.
not nice.
No.
Yeah, they're not nice to new girls.
No.
Anyway,
So of course
Ben
not.
and Sierra Ben and Sierra play cornhole, whatever. And Ben tells us about how there's a girl he was dating right before coming on the show, and then he told this girl, hey, pause on the relationship. Let's pick this back up when I'm done filming the TV show. And she said, I don't fucking think so. And I was like, the audacity of men. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's like, she said she wouldn't wait for me. Can you believe that, guys? Yeah. Why would I do that? And you weren't even like, oh, hey, maybe you can come up some of the weekends or like anything. He's just like, yeah, she wouldn't just wait wherever she's at until I got done hopefully fucking around during the summer. So she had to go, I guess.
Unfortunately, I do think that he is actively dating this woman still.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. She
Keeps
came up
getting
on my
worse.
Instagram. She came up on my Instagram because I don't know if you guys know, but Instagram is not interested in pushing out any content for the people that you follow.
No.
They're like, oh, you've talked about Summer House once on a podcast. Well, here's the entire feed of Summer House people. You don't follow any of them. But anyway, here's a B character, C character's girlfriend that you don't care about. Anyway, I saw his girlfriend. Unfortunately, she's a lovely, beautiful, gorgeous South Asian woman. And I was like, oh, guys, come on.
Oh, dear.
She was going to watch What Happens Live with him.
What?
She was in the audience, but still.
He was he was like sitting up there with Andy?
Yeah.
Huh. What was he talking about? Why would he? I'm just confused.
Yeah, what are we doing?
He needed to be up there. Like, Ben, we don't have anybody else available?
Was it a light day?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess, whatever. It was just funny because later on they go home and they're all playing beer pong and hanging out in the yard, whatever. We find out that Dara and KJ are actively fucking like that.
I know that's right.
You know what? They're together. They're together.
I love it. I think it's so cute. And I love that KJ was like, I'm coming into this summer, I'm not going to be a lover boy.
Yeah.
One weekend and he's like, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, he was like, I met a beautiful girl at a party and I noticed that she was flirting with another guy. So immediately said, no, you're going to sleep over at my place. Here's the tickets to a show. And also, let's keep dating. I'm going to have you sleep over at my place. Honestly, I love KJ for being like, yeah, I came on the show and met a really hot girl. I will continue to fuck her. And that's great. Mm-hmm. Instead of these weasels like Wes and even now Ben being like, I got to see what else is out there when I'm like filming this TV show.
It's like, you got some nerve. You've got some nerve. I actually love that Dara rejected him and he was like upset for a minute. He deserves that. But it's like Bailey is throwing it at him and he's like, ugh. No.
He's such a dick.
Like,
he's such a dick. And honestly, it's shocking that he's like 37.
Really?
He gives Kyle's age. I was like, are we not using sunscreen down under?
Maybe
because
not.
that skin is bad. It's bad skin. But Ben and West have a conversation and they talk about the Sierra thing, and West is like drunk and he's telling him how much he misses her and how he fucked up and all this stuff. And
Brother.
honestly, I think Ben is probably projecting a little bit of his own feelings about this girl who's like he basically put on pause.
Mhm.
But West is like, when we were together, it was magical. Da
Ugh,
da da da.
vomit.
And at no point does he say, yeah, it was really great, but then I fucked up because I just wanted to fuck a lot of women. And then I realized I fucked up. Everybody got mad at me. Everybody's still mad at me. She got really popular on Traders. She's beloved. She's on Grammy red carpets. And now I want to be with her again because she's the coolest fucking chick in the world.
Exactly.
Say those words. Say those words, Wes. And I think that like when Sierra says like, I don't know what your intentions are, I do think her concern is still like, you are still looking at me as an opportunity and not necessarily as like a real person. And I don't think Wes being like, oh, I wasn't able to give her like a true relationship because I wasn't there. You still can't.
No, you don't want to.
Mm-mm.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Yes. And also, I'm so glad we can put to rest the stupid Amanda and West rumor that was going around. It was so stupid. People were playing cut and paste with the fucking pictures and detective. Guys, I get it. Scandival did a number on you guys. Everybody thinks that they're an online detective now, but please. There are more men in the world.
Tom Sandoval, doesn't it? Every time.
There are more men in the world, and especially in New York City, than just the men that you see on these television shows.
Yeah. And also, like, don't we want more for them? I mean, this woman was married to Kyle, and everyone's like, actually, you know what? She belongs with West. What? No one belongs with West. What are y'all saying? Do you hate Amanda? Do you hate Sierra? You were just saying that before. They want her with Jesse Solomon. Like, what are y'all talking about? These are not the only men, just like you just said. Like,
Okay, so have you ever been to BravoCon?
No. Mm-mm.
No, I have not either. And what I hear from BravoCon and people that have attended is that there are so many women and so many Bravo fans that are fucking in love with like Shep and Austin.
Yeah.
And, don't even get me started on the Craig thing, please. I think that unfortunately, there are a lot of stupid fucking people out there that are like, yeah, the Southern Charm guys are bad, but like these guys have like good politics. So like, yeah, I'd totally suck his dick. And it's like, please.
That's all it takes.
Please don't. That's all it takes.
Fucking minimum. Like, wow, he's a decent person. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be saying ice out. I don't like what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna clap for you for doing that. What else do you have going on?
No, that I keep calling him a mustachioed Wario, and I think that's blonde Wario because he's not cute. And then again, I'm gonna post
either nor.
I'm gonna post. You know what? I've been kind of like dabbling on like I should do more artwork for my episodes because all my episodes are like whatever. It's the fucking logo of the episode. I think this one is the one I'm gonna start it with. I think I'm gonna get the picture of West walking around tummy forward, and make that the art of this episode because everybody needs to see it. It was so hideous. I was like, ugh. Ew.
Haunted by West's belly.
Ew, it was so weird. It was like, so his jeans were so low. I was like, oh God, put it
you
away.
are way too comfortable right now. Like,
and you clocked it too when, by the way, Amanda and Ben are like flirting outside of the house.
Yeah.
And you're like, don't let Bailey see. You saw it in the background. West and Kyle fucking peeing on the front lawn.
What is wrong with y'all? You can just walk into the house. There's so many bathrooms. Animals.
Okay, I know a lot of men. I've got 2 brothers. I grew up with a ton of boy cousins. I know a lot of men, unfortunately married to one as well, right? I have never in my life, unless it's like an absolutely crazy emergency, stuck on the side of the road situation, have I ever seen the men that I know in my life, in my 40 years of existence, piss in the middle of a place that is not meant for pissing.
Me neither. And even if we take it back to, which would be more fair, no, but yes, like to college. Yeah, it's parties, whatever. Parties like they're having at this very house.
Yeah.
No. Never seen it. So this is so insane. Kyle, you are over 40. What is wrong with you?
It's so
Does his
fucking
mom
gross.
see this? I just I guess that's the least of her worries, honestly, if she is watching it. Never mind. Strike that from the record.
She's like, this idiot is about to I'm going to shake me down for $50,000 because he took a loan. Oh God.
It's like, so you went and bought Amanda that watch. That money was for Carl.
Sweet Carl. And also, whatever. It's like crazy for me to say sweet Carl because like he sucks also.
He does, but unfortunately, around this
Here's where we're at.
Yeah.
Here's where we're at.
But at least we know that. Some people are like, no, like he's wonderful. He's an angel. And it's like, no. Do a quick little rewatch. And then come back to me. Okay.
Now, I will asterisk that and say when he beats up Kyle, I will say, you know what, Carl? Carl, you did your one big one, good one.
I'm going to be saying, my man. I can't wait. That is when I will say nice things about Carl. Like, what are they fighting about? The watch, I'm telling you.
Oh my God, bitches is mad.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's it for Summer House Chat. Guys, please go follow Raven everywhere. But Raven, tell everybody where they can do that and what to listen to you on and what to support you on and what your Patreon is, because don't nobody want to be working for real jobs. Please.
Oh my God, you are so right. Yes. So you can listen to my podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts. It's called Bitch Is Better. You can follow me on Instagram and Threads at mainly Raven. And yeah, I have a Patreon. Patreon.com/bitchesbetter, ad-free video and bonus episodes up there. So yeah, come on over.
Are you still covering Love Island?
Well, no, because there's none on right now. Thank God. I need a break. But
is All Star done?
Yes. Jesus. It is.
Okay.
And that was a rough road. That's over. But before I know it, it'll be summer and it will be regular Love Island time. Here and in the UK. So,
woo! You know what? I think I'm actually going to jump into UK too. I plan on taking some time off of work in like the end of April and into all of May. So I think I'm going to use that time to lay in bed and catch up on Love Island.
Oh my God. You must tell me everything along the way. I need you to text me just like you're live tweeting it. Please.
You got it. Guys, I'm going to be back later this episode. I'm going to do a little mini and I'm going to recap the rest of the Southern Hospitality episode. And unfortunately, I am also going to do a solo ep on Love is Blind, a show that I cannot free myself from.
Yeah, same. The reunions tonight, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Tonight or it's out. Who knows when Netflix releases these fucking episodes? I don't know.
That's right.
They do it in the dark of night, and then I just wake up and see stupid fucking people on my TV.